What's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy Dante. I am Dante4BG. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. First of all, give a big shout out to my babe, my boo, Shauna. Give a big shout out to you. A big shout out to my best friend Ashley, Nicole Nelson. A big shout out to my aunt Brandy. A big shout out to everybody, basically, that support my channel. So like I say, I did 3 of these videos already. I did Vernon Maxwell from the Houston Rockets. I did Steve Francis, and I did Clyde Drexler. Like I say, this debate always comes up, and it's going to continue to come up. Like I said, I already made my opinion on this debate, and I already gave you my answer. But for the people, again, that don't know basketball, I'm going to take you way back towards 1985 to 1990, pretty much 97, 98, 97. This player, like I say, hey, this player is the real deal. Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. This player, 6'6", 198. This guy, to me, like I say, y'all guys are going to know what I'm saying. No disrespect to LeBron James. He is the best player in basketball in our generation right now. He's the best player in our generation right now. But this guy is the greatest of all time. And you get this debate all the time. Who Michael Jordan, LeBron. I always said Michael Jordan is the greatest player that I ever seen put on a pair of NBA sneakers. Michael Jordan is the greatest. And this is a video of how great Michael Jordan was. But I'm going to put the title is going to be Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Like I say, yes, LeBron passed Michael Jordan in scoring. Yes, but like I say, Michael Jeffrey Jordan is a winner. Like I say, the guy was also a great defender. He was an underrated passer. He could pass the ball as well. He had a long wingspan. He won dunk contests. I'm going to read y'all his accolades, because these accolades is goddamn sick as my pneumonia, sick as the virus. They are sick. These accolades are sick. 6-time NBA champion. Never lost in the NBA Finals. 6-0. He's 6 and he's 0 in the NBA Finals. No game went towards Game 7. Everybody's going to counter back and say, oh, look how long it took Michael Jordan to win. Look how long it took LeBron too to win. About the same year, 7 or 8 years for both of them to win. Yes, LeBron had a weaker team at that time. Scottie Pippen emerged in the 1991 season. By the time Michael Jordan came up in 1984, Michael Jordan was already a stud. Scottie Pippen emerged that first ever championship. That's when Scottie Pippen came into his own. But Scottie Pippen is great, bro. Scottie Pippen is great. Dennis Rodman was a stud. Then it was a defensive stud. But Michael Jordan didn't have that his first 3 championship years. Like I said, y'all give me how many legends that Michael Jordan stopped for winning the championship? How many legends did he stop for winning the championship? And give me how many legends LeBron stopped from winning a title. Michael Jordan stopped Patrick Ewing. He doesn't have a championship. Reggie Miller doesn't have a championship. Charles Barkley does not have a championship, because they did meet in the NBA Finals and they met in the first round. Patrick Ewing don't have a championship. To this day, he does not have a championship. Gary Payton would have been on that list. He stopped Gary Payton in the finals. When they was 66 and 16. He stopped Gary Payton for winning the finals, but Gary Payton went on to win it in the 2004 season. Karl Malone, John Stockton, the greatest guard and power forward duo that I seen. He stopped them too from winning the championship. Not once, twice. If Michael Jordan wouldn't have retired throughout the 1993-94 season, Kim Olajuwon probably would have been on that list. That could have been possibly 8 championships for Michael Jordan. 8 championships. 8 straight? Like, come on now. 8 straight. The dude come off retirement and three-peat. He took a year off. He comes back. He gets beat by the Orlando Magic. Then Orlando Magic lose against my Houston Rockets in the NBA Finals. The very next year, Michael Jordan off season. After that, he lost. He's back in the gym. His work ethic, his shot making was fantastic. Defense, hungry, grit. Talk shit about you. Talk trash to you. Back it up. You talk trash to Michael Jordan, he's mad. Go ask the Knicks that. Go ask the Knicks that. They've been in the East. That's pretty much the Knicks' nightmare. That the Knicks beat Michael Jordan beating the Bulls 1 year. 1 year. They beat the Bulls 1 year. Cause why? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't play for the Knicks. That was the year he retired, and the Knicks end up going to the NBA Finals, and they end up losing in 7 against the Rockets. That was the only year the Knicks got past the Bulls. Go ask them the next year what happened. Ask the Detroit Pistons when Michael Jordan swept them after Michael Jordan was getting embarrassed about getting embarrassed the last two or three years prior to the beating. What Michael Jordan did, get back in the weight room, get stronger, get back in the gym, and work. Give me anybody that knows the Jordan rule. This guy was so good. Every time he penetrates to the basket, he gets knocked on the floor. If anybody don't know the Jordan rule, that's what the Jordan rule was. That's what the Jordan rule was. When Michael Jordan come to the basket, knock him on the floor. Knock him on the floor. Michael Jordan, Alonzo Mourning, he stopped him from winning a championship. But Alonzo Mourning got one in Miami. Stopped him from winning a championship. Michael Jordan stopped a lot of greats from winning a championship. How many did LeBron stop from winning a championship? Michael Jordan was in the toughest era of all times. Michael Jordan played through his first rookie season, played through a broken foot in the playoffs on Larry Bird, against Larry Bird in the Celtics. Michael Jordan carried them to that one win, that 63-point performance. Michael Jordan carried them. And they end up losing 4-1 because Michael Jordan had 63 on a broken foot. And he carried the Bulls to the playoffs. They were 41-41 that year. And the Boston Celtics, they were the greatest defense of all time. That 86 team, they were the greatest defense of all time. The Pistons were the greatest defense of all times. Michael Jordan played against tough guys. Like I say, in the era where it was no 3 seconds, you could sit in the paint all day, Michael Jordan was that good, was that great. Michael Jordan used to bully his teammates at practice. He punched Steve Kerr in the face, but guess what? Hey, that worked. If you wasn't tough, you couldn't play on Michael Jordan's squad. Let's get to the clutch side of things about Michael Jordan. The shot that he hit in Game 1 against the Utah Jazz. Game-winning shot, pull-up shot. How about that? How about Steve Kerr told Michael Jordan, hey, I'll be ready. Kerr assuming that Michael Jordan was going to double team him. Double team, they did. He got it to Steve Kerr by the free throw line. Kerr knocked it down. How about Game 6? That was the like I say that episode called The Last Dance, when he crossed over Byron Russell and knocks the shot down. How about that? How about against the Cleveland Cavaliers? How he broke their heart. And that was a very good Cavaliers team, by the way. How about that? Like I say, Michael Jordan at the age of 40 was the best player on the Washington Wizards team. Bad knees and all. That guy was the best player on that team. He was the best player at the age of 40. He was the best player on the team, on the Wizards squad. Averaging over 20 points per game. But like I say, Michael Jordan, like I say, is the GOAT, is the greatest player of all time I've ever seen. 6-0 in the NBA Finals. The guy, no game, never went towards Game 7. Clutch jump shots. The guy was a great passer. Michael Jordan was the type of person, when the game was on the line, he wanted to just grab you and rip your head off your shoulders. He had that aggressiveness, that dog in him. He had the leader. He had the mentality. He had the passion of the game. And he fought through a flu. This man over there getting hydrated, drinking water, Gatorade, and still out there balling. How about the clutch still on Karl Malone? How about that? Scottie Pippen out there fighting with a bad back. So Michael Jordan knew he had to be aggressive. Let's get into these career stats, man. Michael Jordan, again, is the greatest basketball player of all time. If anybody want to debate, you can debate with me. But Michael Jordan, 6-time NBA champion. Let me go through these accolades for y'all. They stupid. Hall of Fame Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time. 14 All-Star games. 3-time Steel champion. 11 All-NBA teams. Rookie of the Year, 1994-95. 1984, 85. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, my bad. 1987, 88. 5 MVPs, 10 scoring titles, 6-time NBA champion, 9 all defensive teams, 3 All-Star MVPs, 6-time NBA finals, and a Rookie of the Year 1984 and 85. Sick accolades. Hey, this rookie season, Michael Jordan came in his rookie season as the best player already on the team as soon as he walked in the door. That's stupid, y'all. 28 points per game his rookie season. 6 assists, 6 rebounds. The very next year, 22 points. It went down because he had a broken foot. 85-86, y'all remember when he torched Larry Bird in the playoffs? 41 points on his 63 points on his head. They lost that series 4-1, but he got them in the playoffs. They finished with a record of 41-41. He carried them to the playoffs and dropped 6-3 on Larry Bird's head with a broken foot. Come on now, chill out. 22.7 per game. Last year, the very next year, 1996. Oh my God, and this when he started going stupid crazy. 37 points per game. So you mean tell me in this era, Michael Jordan can't drop 40? In this soft ass era, when it's in the league, when it's 3 seconds, when you can't sit in the paint, you can't even blow your breath in his face. You mean tell me Michael Jordan a prime Michael Jordan can't come in the league and drop 40 a night? You serious? In the toughest era of basketball, this man dropped 37? Average 37 points per game? You serious? You telling me that? Get out of here. Stop it. 37.1 per game. 1996, 98, 97, 1986, 87. Okay. Next year, 35 points per game. This is the toughest era of basketball. Let's not forget that. This is when people like Kurt Rambis, Kevin McHale, Bill Laimbeer, physical in the paint. Knocking you on the floor, physical. When it was hard to score at this era. This was real basketball. 35 points per game. On some of the greatest players of all time. That's in the Hall of Fame right now. In the toughest eras. So y'all gonna tell me Michael Jordan can't score 40 in this era? Y'all gonna say that? Chill out. 35 points per game. Simple as that. But then y'all gonna say, again, he can't pass. 6 assists. He averaged 6 assists. He ain't a point guard. This is a shooting guard and a small forward. Next year, this about is like 32.5 points per game. Guess what? 8 assists. The man can't do it all? Okay, 8 assists. Okay, how about the next year? 33.6 per game. 33.6 per game. Like I said, again, in the toughest era. Matter of fact, hold on. This is the championship year, 1990? 1990, I believe. No. Okay, this is the 1 year he fell short of the Pistons. Okay. Let's see again. Let's get right. 33 points per game. 33. All right. We got 31.6 points per game. 5 points per game for Michael Jordan. All right. 1991-92. 1991-92. That's his first championship when he beat Magic Johnson, the Lakers. 1991-92. When he beat Magic Johnson and the LA Lakers for his first title. Alright? So let's go back. Let's go down. Let's keep on going. Okay. By the way, he averaged 7 assists. He averaged 6 assists a game, 7 rebounds. By the way, for the people who say he can't pass or he don't play good position, he can't play all position. He can't play multiple positions. Next year, a back-to-back championship, 30.1 points per game. How much he averaged? 6 assists. Very next year, 3-peat. 92-93, he beat the Suns. 92-93, he beat the Suns. 93 season, he beat the Suns. Okay. 32.6. 32.6. All right, and that 30.1 points per game in that year, he beat the Clyde Drexler in the Portland Trailblazers. Okay, so he did not play. He went to the minor leagues in 1993-94. That's when the Rockets won their championship, and then he also came back. He also came back. 26 points, 9 points per game. Average 5 assists, 7 rebounds. That was the year that Orlando beat him in the NBA in the semifinals. He still was getting back acclimated. He wasn't in shape yet. That was the only year that he got beat. But guess what? The Knicks didn't beat him. It wasn't the Knicks. It was the Orlando Magic who beat him. They got their ass swept out by my Houston Rockets in the playoffs, so we'll get to that. But he still dropped 26 points per game. And just coming back. The very next year, he goes to the championship again. This is another 3-peat. 30.4 points per game. Average 4 assists a game. Very next year, 1996-97. Average 29 points per game. Okay, he beat Utah that year. He beat the year that he went to the finals. They took the off. He went to the finals. He beat the Seattle Sonics. A 6-16 team. The Utah Jazz. Very next year again. 1998, 1997, 98. That was his last championship. His 6th straight. His 6th in a row. Alright. The game-winning shot and 28 points per game. That was the year that Utah went 6-6 in 16. Beat him twice. Okay. And the very next year he retired for the last 3 years. Came back in 2001-22. 2001-2002. The man was the best player on his team at Washington with bad knees and everything. Out of shape, everything. The guy averaged 23 points per game his first year in Washington. They were in the playoff hunt, but guess what? He only played by like 60 games because he got hurt. The team was in the playoffs. After that, his first year with Washington, when he averaged 23 points per game, they were in the 4th seed. And when he got hurt, sucked. After that, okay. His last season, 20 points per game. Anybody else want to go home? This man was sick. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the greatest player I ever seen of all time. So give me a comment, like, and subscribe of your favorite memory about Michael Jordan. If anybody want to debate on this segment, y'all know my YouTube channel. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the greatest player of all time. Thank you guys. I am out. Peace.